very powerful time and refreshing, and a time where we be able to teach you how to be able to educate yourself and do finances on Canva, on Etsy, on eBay, on all type of things, Amazon, all these things. But today we're going to figure out how to make gift cards for the Valentine's Day. I already had created some already, but what I want you to be want you to do is to be able to have the opportunity to make them yourself and label them and list them. You'll be shocked on what you can do. A lot of people have problems because they're scared and they think, look, I'm not good at nothing. But today, step by step, this is a free tutorial. This is a free education right here. It's free education. All I ask is you hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon, please, and share this video if you can. I want everyone to have the opportunity to say, hey, I learned something new today, and let me get into this bag to be able to make some finances, you know? Okay, so I want you to, we're here at Canva. Everybody knows Canva. If you don't know Canva, please go to Canva, sign in for an account. It's free to use, but also there's a pro version. I have the pro version, but today I'm also going to show you how to use it with the free version, because I don't want no one saying I don't got the pro version. But if you want to sign up for the pro version, they'll give you some they'll give you a little window of a trial, and you could go to the link. I'll leave the link in the description for you to be able to sign up for Canva. Please sign up through using my link, and you know, it's an opportunity for you to be able to maximize the pro version. And even with the pro version, you can even add people onto your plan, so that maybe you have a cousin that's far away, or a sister, they're really far away, and where they are, like, you could be 100 miles together, but as long as you share the same email or something like that, or you share your email, then opportunity comes where y'all both can be able to work on projects. I do that with my team. My team is doing really good. We build newsletters, we build brochures, we do all type of things using Canva. And because we have the pro version, we're not limited on what Canva can do. Canva is powerful, let me tell you. Anyway, we're going to come over here. I want you to start with me over here. You know, I'm going to go to the create. You can see the create is up in the corner. Bow. And then so what we're going to do is I want to show you how to make these cards. So I want you to just type in card. And when you type in card on Canva, once you now have this account, you can go to you can use any one you want to, 7x5. You can see there are different sizes. Card 5x7, 2x3. You know, these are little business cards you keep in your pocket. 3x5, 5x5. But for me, because I want it to be real big for you to be able to see on the screen, I'm going to go by the 6x4, and then you'll see how I minimize it so that I could bring it into Canva again. I'm going to go out and come in. As you can see, I hope you can see this. I made these cards right here. And you can use different paper. You can use glossy paper. These are very beautiful cards. I hope you can be able to see. Let me even open it up so that everybody has the opportunity to see these. These are the cards that we have. Now, there you go. Very awesome. I create these. You can sell them on Etsy, on eBay. You could give them out for your family as gift cards. This is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure that you have an opportunity to make the money. So I don't want to hold you too long. Let's get into the bag. Okay, so I'm going to use the 6x4 right here. And so it's an opportunity for you to be able to make these cards. It's going to be very nice. We're going to get out of that part right there. Okay, we're going to start clean and fresh. Okay, so since we're starting with this, we want to start and find a background. I want you to be able to find a background that's going to be able to help you. And as I recently came here and already did some things, I'm still going to open it up, and I'm going to show you how to use the free version so that nobody gets confused. There's so many different beautiful things you can do. As you can see, I was in this before, but let's see how we can do it. Let's just use a regular simple background, because we know that if you don't have the pro version, I'm gonna show you how to do it the free way. So I already have Valentine's Day backgrounds. If you want to type that in just for the sake of time, I'll make this easy for you, so that nobody gets like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how. We're going to just use a regular background. Okay, now anything with that little crown on top of it, as you can see, that's premium, you know. And I could use premium, and, you know, then when you go to check out or you want to go download, you won't get penalized. They won't tell you that you're using such and such and such and such. So let's just use a little nice, awesome, beautiful background. Valentine's Day backgrounds. That's what we got here. We want to find a good color that's kind of stick out, but not too crazy. I had tried to do another tutorial, but it was I used the red, and I didn't like the red, so I ended up saying, like, I didn't like that video, so I ended up starting over. So, but I'm going to show you the free version. We're going to get in the bag. We're going to do this very quick. We're not going to be sitting here taking too much time up. So let's, for the sake of time and what you like, you might like something different, but I'm just basically showing you how to, take leverage what God has given you. He's given you this opportunity to take, the smallest things. Okay, this is nice. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can set this as a background. If you right click over here on your computer, or it should be like that on your computer or mine on my mouse, I right click and then you'll see where you can do all these things. And then you'll see set image as background. We're going to set that as background. Look how beautiful that looks. That looks nice. Wow. There we go. There we go. Let's go. So since is set as the background, we got the hearts and everything here. We want to bring some other elements into this. So let's go back to elements. And I'm going to let's incorporate some good things, Let's, like, when I'm talking about, like, what are we going to use that's free elements? So everybody knows that they love bears. Bears is like bears and bows and balloons. They're very awesome. People like to use these. So let us find some bears. Valentine's Day bears. You see, I already got this, so I'm going to click onto it already. And then since we're using the free version, we're going to come over here and we got our graphics. You want to see all. As I told you, anything with that little crown on there, you're, it'll mess you up with the crown if you don't have the pro version. But let us make this real cute. You can see this bear over here. He's nice. I really like him. But here we go. Oh man, who doesn't? Oh, come on. Who doesn't like that little cute bear right there? He's really cute. Everything. You understand? So we're going to leave him as he is right there. Real nice. We're going to make it look very beautiful. You understand? And so up here is usually you can edit. And then when you come over to edit, I'm just showing you a little hack, something that you can do to make your stuff pop. And you could come over here to background remover. You could come to all these things. But I'm coming down to, I want you to see shadows. And the effects, we're going to go to shadows. We want to add a glow or an outline. I go into the glow, right? I'm going to use the glow because I want everybody to take advantage of the glow. So here we are. We're going to use the glow. We're going to make the glow. Let's just go with a pink, a hot pink, maybe a red. Let's go a little bit on the red side. And over here, you could kind of like balance it out. It's up to you. And look at that glow. Look how it is. So if you go all the way like that, you can see like that. But I don't want to be too much. I want it to be like this. And you can do intensity if you want to intensify the glow. I don't want it too much, but I'm going to give it a little something because I want it to pop. You understand? I want mine to pop. You got the blur, So we're going to do it like that. That's hot right there. Look at that. Let's go. So now I'm going to come down here. We're going to find we're going to find maybe some balloons. Let's bring some balloons in. I was looking for another bear because I like to bring another bear into it. I'm looking for a free version bear. Okay, this is fire right here. This love, that one's real good. I want them to look kind of like similar a little bit because I want them to pop the same way, and I want them to reach out. So when you're whoever you're going to give it to or however you sell them, people are going to say, "Wow, that one's real nice. Look, love you." Love you. Okay, let's go over here with the love you. And as I told you, with the same thing, I believe you can hit the edit. There it is. I told you I believe you can hit the edit. That's just the way it is. And then you're coming down back again to the same thing that we just worked at, shadows. Okay, so this is what I want you to know. You can do outline. You could whatever you want to do. Be creative in these things. People are quick to say you should have did this. You could look. Listen, Linda, listen. We're going to come over here back to the red. I'm going to give the red. I like that red. And then, okay. Back. We got to go back. Okay. All right. So we're going to come back over here. As I told you, we got the red. And then we want to size that blur up. We want that little blur. I like that blur. Okay. And the intensity of it, just a little bit more. Make it pop. Not too much because you don't want it to look off. You want it to look very awesome. Yeah. add the blur effect. You see the blur effect's very, very beautiful. So it kind of looks like the other bear. So now we're going to stretch this out just a little bit more because I like that. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it like that. There you are. So when we're going to get out of here, we're going to go to elements and we're going to bring into let's look for balloons. Valentine's Day balloons. Okay. Okay, I already had some on here spelled wrong, but it's okay. We're going to look for balloons. Or we're going to just type in red balloons. And I told you, since we're using the free version, you could come over here and try to find whatever could work. These balloons are popping, but I don't like the way they're all close and wickedly together. I like my balloons looking like golden. You know what I mean? And especially for me, I'm very creative in my mind, so I could, okay, let's add this too while we're here because this is a freebie right here. This is a freebie. Happy Valentine's Day. That looks really nice right there. Actually, it was calling us. Look, it made us go there looking for balloons. But then when you go and stretch it out. Now, the only thing is you got to be careful for that. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. That's really nice. And if you come up here to stroke style, you can actually add like a little thing around it if you want to. It could be bigger, it could be smaller. It's up to you how you want to do it. But I'm gonna add that. Let me see if we add that. Okay, add that. Okay. Maybe you won't add that at all. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Happy Valentine's Day is good right there. So I told you we're looking for the balloons. Let's go look and just see if we can find some free balloons. I want the balloons to pop. Okay, let's type in red balloons. And I'm also show you another hack that you can do. Red balloons. Okay. My bad. Boom. Okay. Red balloons. So when we come over here, we're looking at photos. We're going to see them all like that. Let's go back. Let's go to photos. Let's go red balloons. Let's go red and gold balloons. Let's do that. You understand? Now, remember, we're looking for free things. Everyone's like, hey, what's going on here? I thought you said free. Let's get out of the photos. Let's go into graphics, okay? The graphics are where you find your free stuff that you can be able to add on. And in 2026, you can see I done made luxury cars and sold them on eBay, sold them on Etsy, all these things like that. And the thing is when you don't have the pay version, man, that's why I had to pay because I was like, all the best stuff was inside of the pay version, which is as I think like a certain amount a month. I don't know. Things change. They always change things. I just know once I got onto it and figured it out, I was like, okay, this is what I got to do. So let me let's add these gold ones right here. Okay, these are fire. These gold ones are fire. Oh yeah, yep. So we're gonna change these and watch what I show you to do, so that you be like, oh, but you hit the right button, right click it, and then it'll come over here and you can see layers. And layers, you say send backwards. So now you sent it backwards. And let's bring the bear down a little bit. We want it to look very powerful. You can even change the way that the balloons are. The way that, you can make them like that. Let's add them a little something. Bring the bear down here a little bit. We're going to upscale and advance. Okay, we're going to make them like that. Okay, a lot of you might say, oh, but the red balloons are better and everything else. Yeah, it's true. But for right now, for the sake of time, we're gonna bring this to life. We're gonna make this pop, okay? And you're gonna see how I make this pop. And for me, I would change so much, but for the sake of time, as I told you, people be like, you kept me long for this whole thing. You could have did this real quick. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna show you something else that I was using with elements. We're coming. We'll come over here and we'll just type in pink bar. And then stuff like this. So as you can see where I'm at, I hope that you understand where I'm going, So whoever had graphics, and when I say pink bar, a lot of things are going to come up, and you're going to see the reason why I chose pink bar. Candy bars are coming up. and which is very awesome. So now you have a different option. You have a lot of doors open for you to be able to figure out what we're going to do. How are we going to choose? Here's a good pink bar right here. Bow. We're going to bring this down, and I'm going to show you the reason why we're going to bring it down. It's because this bar is where you're going to take money. You're going to put your money in here. In other words, the way you're creating this is so that you make a card where you can be able to put money in there, and you're going to have it's a little plastic holder that you put over top. You can use it for birthdays, and I'll show you an example of some stuff. Got so much stuff around here. And just so that you could be able to put happy birthday or happy Valentine's Day right there. This bar is going to be good. And so let us also, remember I told you the stroke. Come over here. Let us add that. I think we could add the colors. I think we could add, let's go back to the pink with that. Matter of fact, let's get out of there and just come back to what it was. Okay, we're dealing with the pink. Got that right there. That bar is nice. Actually, let me look. Sometimes you're like, man, I want this to be like that, but it's okay. You know what? We're going to leave that right there. And right now we're getting somewhere. You can see it's starting to come alive. Everything is starting to look real good. So what you want to do is look for a calendar. See if you could put February 14th. Okay. Feb 14th. And then you'll see a lot of things come up once you see it. Feb 14th. We're going to go over there. As I told you, I'm not going to make it too complicated. It's probably already long enough for this video. But now, since look down here, you can see that these ones don't have the king thing, the king for the paid version. And so what you want to do is figure out which one is going to work for you. You know what I mean? Which one is going to work for me? For me, I like this one. This is hot. I'm kind of like biased with things. I'm the type to switch up a couple times if I don't like something. You understand? But as I told you, and also I'm showing you how to do it the free way too. So I think you could bring this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now we're going to size this down a little bit. And size it down. We're going to put it over here. Look at that. You know what I mean? Very beautiful. Awesome. Let's add a little. Stroke it out of here. Nah. So, I don't want to use the stroke. I just want to leave it at the February 14th. And then so I'm looking at it and it's like missing something amazing. Maybe the corner of the elements. I know that this you could keep down here. You can keep the balloons over there. This is very just simple. Really, honestly, people will love it just like this. But let us, act a little bit like, let's add some value. I like to add value. Okay. So I'm going to show you a little trick, a little hack. If you come down here on your right hand side, you could be able to find out all type of stuff that's going on that you can use. Magic Media, apps. You can go to apps. Okay, we're going to go to apps. We're going to come over here to AI generation. And let's put creative. There's so much stuff. Yeah. Okay, apps. There's Magic Media. Let's go to Magic Media. Type in. Okay, I would like to. Okay, let's go. We're going to Magic Media right here. You can see graphics. You can see video. And I don't know how many times they give you an opportunity to use this, but we're gonna use it today. And we're gonna add. We're gonna say describe what you would like to create. Okay. I want to create. Let's just say a golden, let's just say, Valentine's Day. Okay. Let's make a Valentine's Day. Let's see. Let's make a Valentine's Day. what? I'm not going to want to do that. I'm going to do that. Let's just say, okay, let's not even do that. Let's just get out of there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to get out of there and go back to elements. And we're going to come down here and we're going to use, we see all right there. And so we got all the balloons. We got everything we have. Valentine's Day. You can always change the banner. You can add it real nice. And it just needs a touch. We just need a touch of something right here. And we're looking for free. And that's what's throwing me off right there, because we're looking for free. You know? So that's recently used. We're coming back here. Let's type in Valentine's Day frame. Overlay. Okay, that's what I like. Valentine's Day overlays. And so we're gonna look at all these other things like this. And so it's gonna bring us to the point where we can probably add some bows. Let's just type in. You can even type in ribbons or flowers or whatever you want to do. Valentine's Day bows. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So as I tell you before, man, it's better when you got that paid version. And this is fire right here. This is what we are. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You know, if you're making this for a male, you could really do something really big with this, man. You can do something big. It was missing that. That's what we're missing. You understand? The bows and all these other things, there's different ones. As I told you, you know, you can add some chocolates. You know, you can add chocolates on there. You can add all type of different things. You can see it has the chocolate Valentine's Day. As I'm trying to over here work with, you know, the opportunity so that you can see, okay, oh, chocolates right there. Oh, yes. That's what we're missing right there. We're missing the chocolates. I hope you're walking with me, and I hope, you know, I'm sorry. You're like, hey, you know, get to the bag. This is the bag right here. You got the chocolates right there. Wow. It's mixed in right there. And I think just even that alone, that alone says a lot, you know. That alone says a lot. So I think that's just perfect, just the way it is right there. We're going to leave it right there. And then we're going to, you can expedite this. You could change the Happy Valentine's Day. If you don't like that one, go and find another one. I like that one, you know, because it's like fits perfect right there. Happy Valentine's Day. You're going to do something similar to this. Okay, so when you see this is going to go something like this, and this is not it. But when you have this right here and down the bottom, something like this is going to go over top, and it's just the same way they have gift cards, and it's the same way they come where you get your chapstick, and they have the metal part. I mean, not the metal part, but they have the plastic part that goes over top of it, and you'll stick it on. You'll stick it onto this. You'll stick it onto this. As I'm telling you, you'll stick it on to the bottom. You see, I added the bottom here for a reason. February 14th, got the bear looking all nice and everything else. And these are actually very hot items. I'm shocked that so many people are really interested in taking the opportunity out to create this. Look how simple it is. I'm only running you through it, so I didn't want to take too much of your time, but this is serious. Stop playing games. Stop acting like you can't do it. Go and make a couple of these. Make different varieties of them. Get the paid program, get the paid Canva, you know, but for right now, start off with the free. You don't got the money, start off with the free. And it's better that you do it like that. You're going to see an opportunity. The doors open. I see right now. So I'm already going to, after I get off this, I'm going to make about 5 or 6 more of them. And then I'm going to list as many as I possibly can. And then, you know, people, you know, we sell shirts. We got the shirts with it. We got the Valentine's Day shirts. The card could come with it. Oh, man, you could just add the bundle pack, you know, and then you could make mock-ups. It's called mock-ups when you upscale it to something better. It'll go on bags and all these things. Even this design right here can just be more. It could be even for like if you have a birthday, the kid's birthday is coming up. You could change the Happy Valentine's Day, and you could change the bears and switch it up to something else, or you want to keep the bears, put different bears in there, or whatever the kid likes. Kids like unicorns and everything else. You can do this for birthdays, you can do it for weddings. And this is why I'm showing you one way. I'll come in and I'll do different ones. I'll do different videos of how to do the wedding cards, how to upscale it, where I could bring the people's pictures. You have a picture of your family, we can get rid of the background, we could pop them out, and we could have different pictures of the same people. And now, because we have AI, you could change the settings of the background. You got Nana Banana Pro, you got all these other things like that. So to lease anything else is I'm not going to take you away from that. So you'll hit the share button, and when you come down here, you'll see it says download. You'll go and download it. Download it in the same 1800 by 1200. Don't change nothing. Don't give it a transparent background. The reason why, what you're going to do is, I'm getting out of that, is you're going to download this, and then when you come back, you're going to go and do a 8 by 11. You understand? You're going to do a 8 by 11. Actually, let me just download this right now. I'm going to hit the download button. I'm going to just download regular. Okay. So now it's going to download there. And then, so what you can do is go to do an 8 by 11. And then you could change these to go sideways, and so that they fit. Let me even just show you real quick. We're going to hit this. We're going to create a new project right here. And now we're not going to put in cart. We're going to go over here to poster. Okay. We're going to go to poster. There's different ones too, but I like poster. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to poster. Okay. Go over here. Okay, you got poster right there. It's going to pop up. Boom. And then, so now that I have that downloaded, let's get out of here, because now that I have that downloaded, I'm going to go to my uploads, and then I'm going to upload something, and then I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to come back over here. You understand? And then now I'm going to put my image over here, and we're going to get out of here. I know you're probably trying to check out what I'm doing on my other side. So I turn it sideways like this. You understand? And then I'll come up over here. I'm sorry, like that. I'll turn it sideways. I'll make it fit the best I can. And then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this. I'll duplicate them. You see that? And you could just either duplicate it again, just duplicate it, or just duplicate it. You see? Now I'm coming down. And duplicate it again. Or you could have just take, the first two and duplicate them twice. It doesn't matter. Don't make this hard. People make it hard, like, oh, what was that you did? And what's that small thing you did? And what was this that you did? And as you can see now, that you can also look closer, bigger. If you're not sure, you can go bigger to be able to look at, okay, these things. For me, I got a cutting board. I'll cut it. And then, so now I fit 4. So you can see that I did that with these ones, the same ones. The same ones. You can see we did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make sure I'm holding it up the right way. We did the 4, right? And so now you can go to Amazon and you could order chapstick plastic holders. Chapstick plastic holders, and you're going to see that you get a whole bunch of them. You get a whole lineup of them, and they're so easy to I'll even put the link in the description so that you can be able to have an opportunity to go there and check that out. So, and then right where that part is, where you can see right here where it's the red strip, that's where you'll stick it on there, and you'll put your money in there, your $5, your $2, your $20, your $100, anything like that. And then you'll come over here and you'll do the same thing. You'll just download it. I told you we ain't gonna make this complicated, and just download this crate. Now you got 4 things you got off one paper, and then you'll print it out that way. And then now when it comes out, you cut it with the scissors, cut it real nice, or you cut it with your, I have a chopping board, a cutting board. So, I just cut it there, and I'll make about a couple hundred of them, and I'll maximize it, and I'll make these on a mock-up. I'll go to Nana Banana. I'll take one of these right here, the one that I got already individually, and I'll say, I'll go to Gemini, or I'll go to Chat GPT, and I'll say, take this and put it on a table. It's a gift card. Make multiple of them, put them on the table so that it looks like that this is for everyone who comes to the party, or everyone who comes to the Valentine's Day party, and that everybody can take one. Make it available on the table, and so that people can see that it can be used this way. And that's just the way that I'll do it. You know what I mean? So that's the end of it. I know this was hard. I know you're like, oh, this was, it's okay. I appreciate you. I will be coming to you. Treasures and Blessing family, I'm Brother Reese. Please like and subscribe and share the video. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.